What's up, guys? TTG here, Tate the Great, back with another video today. Before I start on the video, I'd like to ask you guys to do me a favor. If you enjoy the content, if you're a Florida fan, a college football fan, or a college sports fan in general, hit that subscribe button. It's free and it helps the channel out. Make sure to also click the like button if you like the video. And also, if you want, click the bell icon to get notified when I post new videos. Thank you, guys. As you can tell by the title and some of my other content recently, we're going to be covering Billy Napier's pretty much coaching history and life story. There's a lot of questions I have as to how Billy Napier became the head coach at the University of Florida. I know bits and pieces of his coaching tenures at places, but I don't have the full story. So I did a little deep dive into it so you don't have to. In this video, my goal is to find out, every step along the way, how Billy progressed to become the coach at the University of Florida. The University of Florida is a prestigious academic institution, as well as they have a storied football program. We have 3 national championships, 3 Heisman Trophy winners, et cetera, multiple SEC titles. I feel like we should be competing higher than we are. So let's dive into Billy's life and how he came to be the head man at the University of Florida. Let's go. William Hall Napier was born on July 21st, 1979 in Cookeville, Tennessee. He played high school quarterback for his father at Murray County High School in Georgia. In 1997, Billy made first-team All-State in Georgia. Billy had a few offers to play college football, but decided to play at Furman University. Furman is a D1 AA football institution in Greenville, South Carolina. They go by the Paladins. Billy didn't see much time in his freshman and sophomore campaigns, but he did earn the starting job in his junior and senior years. In his junior year, he led the Furman Paladins to the D1 AA National Championship. They did fall short, however, to Montana, but it was a close bout. During his time at Furman, Billy was a 2-time second-team all-conference quarterback. Upon graduation, Billy accepted a GA role at Clemson. He was there for 2 years as a graduate assistant. Then he left to be the quarterback coach at South Carolina State, at HBCU. Billy was only at South Carolina State for 1 year before he decided to come back for Clemson and be the tight end coach and recruiting coordinator under head coach Tommy Bowden. After a 3-year stint, Bowden resigned and Dabo Swinney was named the interim coach. Interim coach Swinney named Napier quarterback coach, and Napier also assisted with play calling. After that season, Swinney was promoted to full-time head coach, and Billy was promoted to offensive coordinator. He also kept his quarterback coaching duties as well. The offense under Napier in 2009 flourished. Clemson broke a school record for points scored in a single season at 436. They also won the ACC Atlantic Division title. Billy was abruptly fired after the 2010 season. Now, there is some speculation here. The offense wasn't great in 2010. Also, there may have been a scuffle involving Napier and Swinney. We're not real sure. I've heard rumors that Billy Napier punched Dabo Swinney in the face. I wasn't there. I cannot confirm nor deny. Regardless, after the 2010 season, Billy was fired. No worries, though. Shortly after he was fired in 2010, Nick Saban came a-calling and offered him an offensive analyst job. During that 2011 season that Napier was offensive analyst, Bama won the national championship in defeating LSU. Shortly after the championship, Jim McElwain got the head coaching job at Colorado State. Napier followed him and became the quarterback coach and the assistant head coach. Billy did not stay in Colorado long, as he was hired by FSU coach Jimbo Fisher to be the tight end coach and recruiting coordinator in January 2013. Billy was at Florida State less than a month before Nick Saban came calling back, bringing him back to Tuscaloosa to take over the wide receiver coach going into the 2013 season. Billy remained the wide receiver coach for Alabama for 4 years. He also won a second national championship in January 2016. Almost immediately after that national championship, he was hired by Todd Graham to become the offensive coordinator at the Arizona State University. Napier's first season back at offensive coordinator, calling plays. Since he was fired at Clemson's OC in 2010, his offense led Arizona State to a 7-5 finish and a trip to the Sun Bowl. Shortly after, Arizona State fired head coach Todd Graham after the 2017 season and brought in a former NFL coach, Herm Edwards. Herm Edwards publicly stated that Napier was welcome to keep his job as offensive coordinator if he would like. However, Napier politely declined. No worries, though. On December 15th, 2017, Napier was named the 26th football head coach at the University of Louisiana Lafayette. This is the school we now know as University of Louisiana. Billy Napier coached the Cajuns until 2021 and racked up a 40-12 record and a 27-5 record in the Sun Belt. During that time, the Cajuns claimed 4 division titles, 1 conference title, and 3 bowl wins. They also boasted 2 top 25 finishes in the polls. All that success at the University of Louisiana led to the University of Florida naming Billy Napier the 28th head coach in school history on November 28, 2021. Billy would follow ex-head coach Dan Mullen, and he was not left in a favorable situation. However, coming into year 3 of his tenure at Florida, most of the fan base gives Billy little excuse for the lack of production he has in the win column. Billy's year 1 at UF left him with a 6-7 record and an embarrassing bowl loss. Year 2 was 5-7, no bowl. And so far in year 3, we are 3-3 with the hardest part of our schedule in front of us. So far in his tenure at Florida, Billy is 1-2 against Tennessee, 0-2 against Kentucky, and they also play Kentucky at home this upcoming week. Not looking forward to that game. Probably going to be a nail biter. Billy is also 1-1 versus Vanderbilt, 0-2 versus Florida State, 0-1 versus Miami, and 0-2 against Georgia. Now, that's a little bit about Billy's life. At some point, I do expect him to get the can this year. I think the fan base, I think the boosters, the donors, probably the board is also fed up with Billy Napier. It sucks. I think Billy Napier's a pretty good guy. I think he's a good husband, a good father. And it looks like he has a good culture. The team never quits on him. He just makes so many questionable calls. We shoot ourselves in the foot too much. But I do expect Billy to be fired at some point this year. And when he does, you can come here and get the coaching hot board updates. I'll have a list of guys that I think are that Florida could hire, lists that people are, names that people are throwing out there that are not very likely. You guys know Tim Tebow, Urban Meyer. Yeah, anyway. We'll get into that when the time comes. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Like I said, like, subscribe, click the bell notification. Let me know if Billy Napier's fired, who you would want as head coach in the comments. Thank you, guys. Go Gators.